Okay, so, I said I was gonna do a video thing, and I asked people what they wanted me to talk about, and I guess people said mice, penguins, and make the loons come to you, which I can't do that because I don't have, like, a magic loon device. And then somebody said that I should give a tutorial on how to draw rubbish lions, and I thought that that was a really good idea, so that's what I'm going to do. And I made some notes, and I think that it kind of goes without saying that the most important part about, like, when you start drawing a rubbish lion is that it's really ideal if you've never ever seen a lion before, like even a photograph, but especially you have to never have seen one in real life, which obviously a lot of people now don't have the luxury of never having seen a lion, which is kind of too bad because it really is ideal for a rubbish lion drawing, but, you know, failing that, you can kind of fake having never seen a lion by doing a lot of specific things. So first of all, it should have a really melty face, and I'm going to just do a little quick drawing of what I mean. If you're drawing it from the side, which is like the easiest way to make it look pretty rubbish because it can be like really obvious that it's melty, and you kind of just have to do like a kind of like that. And it should have a big open mouth so that you can put in like a big tongue, because it's hilarious when they have big tongues. And if you're gonna do teeth, you should either do like a billion teeth or no teeth. Like, there's no in between with rubbish lions. It's either a whole bunch, all the same size and shape, or none teeth. Okay, that's really important. The other important thing is that, like, their faces should look a little bit creepily human, but also kind of concerned, like, why am I so rubbish? And I'm not always very good at this, but, like, if you make them look kind of like, oh no, why is everything so rubbish? What's going on? That's not a very good example, but they should definitely have kind of concerned eyebrows. And it's also equally important that you make their manes really rubbish. So, like, I find that the best way to make a rubbish lion's mane is, okay, also I've done this, it really adds to the rubbishness if you make their ears look kind of like people ears. But I've found that the best way to make a lion look really rubbish in regards to its mane is to start the mane really far back so that it kind of looks like this ridiculous mullet. But then you also do a lot of mane like on its neck and chest, so it has like this mullet neck beard thing going on. That's really rubbish. And what else? Let's see. Oh, it's, first of all, I mean, ideally you should probably not really know how the inside of a lion works. And you can make it be in some kind of like contrived weird position, like and speaking of that, it should definitely have like weird sort of alarming finger things on the end of its lion arms. That's pretty important. What else? I think that I've covered everything. How much time do I have? Okay, I have like another minute, so let me just think. No, I think that's pretty much it. You know, and there are lots of different ways to do various kinds of rubbish lion things. So it's not always, you know, like, this is just sort of a general, and this is of course my own personal interpretation of what makes a lion really rubbish. So like, actually, it's really, I think that rubbish lions are kind of a personal thing, and that, you know, when you make a rubbish lion, you always add your own kind of touch to it. So, you know, don't just like find a picture of a rubbish lion and copy it. Just like, you know, think about like, wow, what would be really rubbish? You know, like, okay, I want to make a rubbish lion, and it's gonna be sort of, okay, maybe you make its back legs look kind of melty. Or maybe you make its tail look like, oh my god, what's that? It's not coming out of its spine, it's coming out of its hip bone or something. You know, like, just kind of be creative, and remember that ideally it should only look sort of vaguely like a lion, like be identifiable as a lion, but sort of only by the fact that there are no other quadrupeds that have neck beards. That's pretty much it. So like, I hope that was helpful. And I love you guys, and that's all.